welcome to this episode of Catching Up with Yoseka Stationery So Casual. Hello, and hope you all have had a great week here at Yoseka. We have had a good week. The weather has been, I don't know, it's been like a mix of like sunny and cloudy
it's been
days.
Oscillating a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of rain.
But it's our first week back after Stamp Caravan, which I know was like a crazy, crazy weekend.
Yes, it was.
And you actually went home last weekend,
yeah,
right?
I wasn't even here. I had a little bit of FOMO, I'll be honest.
Evelyn kept saying she felt bad that she missed such a busy weekend, but it's okay. You were here in spirit. You were here in spirit.
Yeah, my little brother graduated from college, so I went home for his graduation.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm very proud of him.
That's amazing. Yeah, it is graduation season. That's right. Have we been getting people coming in the store like for grad presents and stuff at all?
I think mostly like what I've noticed is picking orders. Like people are ordering a lot more of the really nice, really fancy fountain pens.
Oh, like local pickup?
No, like shipping orders.
Oh, shipping
that
orders.
Need to come from the store. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
So it's like, I mean, definitely a lot of people coming by looking for presents, but nobody has necessarily specified grad presents.
Okay, yeah. So if anybody watching has just graduated, huge congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
I always know that it's grad season because we get so many resumes around this time of the year.
Yeah.
So that is one of the things that I've been doing this past week is actually interviewing a lot of people who are graduating or have just graduated. I love talking to people for interviews. I know it's like they're probably really nervous. I love it.
Interview.
Do you remember our interview?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Were
I was
you
really
nervous?
nervous. Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
Really?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
No, I was really nervous.
Oh, yeah, no, you obviously made a great impression.
Yay!
Yeah. I always do like a little paragraph after each interview, and then sometimes after like a year of working with somebody, I'll go back and read it and be like, oh,
that's so funny.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, so I'll see what I wrote for you.
Yeah, I'm a little scared, but maybe it'll be funny.
No, it was great, obviously. Well, whatever it was obviously amazing. So speaking of Stamp Caravan, because we had like such an amazing busy week here at Yoseka, our Storefront team is going to be celebrating a little bit, right? Yeah, what are we doing exactly?
Yeah, so we're still trying to coordinate with everyone's schedules, but I think we're gonna go out to dinner. There's also, because like the store opens later in the day, there's a possibility to go get breakfast, so we have to see what works for people. Yeah.
But you're not a morning person.
I'm not. I'm like kind of becoming a morning person. I've been doing my morning pages.
Right, that's right.
So now it's been 2 weeks of the morning pages, and I haven't missed a day.
Really?
Yeah. I'm really surprised.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
What have you? I mean, for me, when I did morning pages, I can't say like I noticed like a change, but like it's a mental thing, right? Just knowing that you were able to like start your day in this way, that was like kind of a dopamine thing for me. What about for you?
Yeah, I definitely, like this morning, I didn't miss it, but I was running late, so I didn't do all 3 pages.
Okay.
And I was kind of like, as I was getting to the end of my abbreviated like page and a half, I was like, I'm kind of sad I'm not doing 3 pages. And you know, like it has been getting me out of bed. Yeah. Which sometimes is really difficult. So yeah, I don't know about dopamine, but definitely like some driving force. Maybe I'll come to use the word dopamine, but yeah, still new for me.
Still new, okay, cool. Yeah, well, that's great that you've been doing that.
Yeah.
Maybe let us know in the comments if Evelyn has influenced you to start morning pages.
Oh yeah, I've been trying
cool.
to, I mean, as I think I talked about last time, like I have been influenced by a team member. One of my I was telling one of my friends last night that I was doing it, and she was like, I heard you saying that you didn't hear it from me first, which actually, if you don't remember, like 4 months ago, I told you about it. And I was like, oh, like, no, I don't remember.
It's okay. Oops. Sometimes it takes multiple times to be exposed to something to really start like hitting, like resonating with you.
That's what I said to her. I was like, if you hadn't primed me, I would have been more closed off when Nicole told me about it. Yeah, so I hope I hope some of you are doing it as well.
Yeah, maybe. All right, well, other than that, we do have some newly added stationery here with us today. And I want to start off with actually one thing that's not here that I want to mention that our team has been working really hard on all week, and that is a new brand. We are actually bringing in Pelikan. Yeah. So Pelikan is a major fountain pen maker. I think they're German. Okay. And as you can tell, I don't know a lot about Pelikan, so I'm really excited to get my hands on them and try them out. We'll be doing a lot of writing samples for sure and making a lot of videos about them. But as of today, we have like the entire Pelikan collection online for everybody to check out. And they have like a wide range. Have you looked at any of their?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well they're not here in store yet, so we can't talk about them, but they'll be here soon, I think, and you'll be able to check them out too.
I'm very
they
excited.
have everything from steel nibs to I think they do 18 karat gold nibs and maybe even like a 24 karat one if I'm correct. But check them out online. I've always thought they were very pretty. I really like the classic look of them, and I'm excited to see them finally here at Yoseka.
Yeah, I feel like Pelikans do definitely have a very like distinct and recognizable look. Like the caps are different than the bodies, and it's just it's cool. Yeah,
so check them out, and we'll be sure to do more videos on them if you want to see like explanations of the entire collection, writing samples, nib comparisons. We will do all of that. But let us know in the comments if you have any questions about Pelikan, and we'll do our best to try and answer them as well as we do our research on Pelikan. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to start with, but what we do have here, we do have some really exciting stuff here as well. Maybe we should start with these new Shikiori inks.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so we have some new Sailor Shikiori inks, and for those who don't know, Sailor Shikiori is this entire collection by Sailor. They make fountain pens in this collection, they make inks in this collection, but it did originally start with these inks, and it means 4 seasons. That's why everything they release is always in 4s.
Okay.
Because there's always one for each corresponding season.
Wow.
So there's different Shikiori pen collections, and there's always 4 at one time. There's always like they introduce 4 inks at one time because it is corresponding to the 4 seasons. So here are the new colors. These are the bottles, obviously, of Sailor Shikiori. If you haven't seen them before, they're 20 milliliter bottles. So very, very good size, I would say. And here are the swatches. So there's Tsurubami, and this one is supposed to be like an acorny kind of color, which I love this color.
Yeah, it's definitely very fall. I really like it.
I love it. And then this is Yuki Asagi. Some of these colors like will surprise you for what they are supposed to mean. This is supposed to be Snow Bunny.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think this is the winter color.
I kind of was thinking it might be the winter color.
Yeah?
But that's because I've seen all 4 colors and I was trying to figure out what was what.
Right. Yeah. So this is Yuki Asagi, which is also a really, really pretty, like, grayish, stormy, green-gray kind of color.
I love colors like this.
Yeah. This is great. And then Sasabune, I can't remember if this is spring or summer, to be honest. If I were to guess, it would probably be summer?
I was gonna guess spring.
Spring? Okay, I don't know.
But that's because I'm from Texas, and in the summer, nothing is green. Nothing. So I don't associate green with summer.
Evelyn was saying that when she was back home for her brother's graduation. I was like, how was the weather? And she was like 105 degrees, right?
No, yesterday was like over 105, I think.
That is nuts.
Or that was what it's supposed to be, That
is insane.
No, it's not good.
So hot.
Yeah.
So Sasabune, this color is supposed to be like the green of a bamboo leaf. And it's supposed to be like, I think maybe something that children do in Japan is they take bamboo leaves and they fold boats out of them and they sail them in the water. So I saw a picture of this, and that's the inspiration behind this color. And then this is Hana Kanmuri. Oh, this is inspired by flower crowns.
Yeah, so, that makes more sense for spring. I think you're right.
Okay, maybe this is spring. You're right. And I love this color too. Like I love the pink
really pretty.
and how it shades almost like gray.
Yeah.
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 So this is a cool collection.
The Shikiori colors are always so pretty, I think.
They are always so pretty. They do them right. For anybody who does like to use cartridges, they also are available in cartridges in all 4 colors as well. And this is the Shikiori packaging for the cartridges with 8 pieces. So that's good to know. Personally, I don't use a lot of cartridges. What about you?
Me either, but I do appreciate Sailor for the Shikiori cartridges and Pilot for the Iroshizuku cartridges, because if I did, like, I think like one of the amazing things about fountain pens is that you can write with like any color you can imagine.
Same, yeah.
And so then cartridges feel like limiting, but they like that they're releasing like their amazing ink colors also in cartridges.
Is very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these are very cute packages. Look
Yeah.
at this, so cute. Somebody once told me that, or I heard from somewhere that cartridges are much more popular in Europe.
Oh.
And I don't know why, but it's just, I guess, like the fountain pen culture there is more cartridge oriented, and in the US, people more like the bottles.
Oh.
I don't know why, but
Interesting.
weigh in if you guys know the
Yeah.
answer to that. Okay, next we have some Stalogy. This is the packaging. Some Stalogy ballpoint pens. They've always done their low viscosity oil-based ballpoint pens in the clicky, rubbery bodies. They are very popular in store. They write really, really well. And now they are making these sort of metal-bodied brass versions in these colors. So we have.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're heavy. You wanna
Yeah,
feel?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize they were brass. I like just assumed that they were metal. They're very nice.
They come in 3 colors. There's this camel color, black, and then also gray. Kind of like very modern.
classic.
How are these?
Yeah.
A twist?
Yeah, but only the top finial.
I see.
Yeah.
They twist out. Yeah, other than that, I'm pretty sure they are the same refill as their other pens. It looks like they are.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're also 0.5. These are really smooth for anybody who does like a smooth ballpoint pen. People are so surprised to know this about me, but I use ballpoint pen in my planner. I don't use it when I journal, but I only use ballpoint pen in my planner just because it's like function, does the job. Yeah, so these are the new Stalogies. Let us know what you think of them.
Yeah, I really like the camel clip color. I think that's really pretty with the body.
Yeah, I think that's the best color in my opinion. Next, we have some new Kleid string tie notebooks. These have been around, these very square, this is not like an A5, A6, whatever situation. This is like a square notebook, very square, and they have these string tie leather closures like this, and then in classic Kleid fashion, they have the really, really, really tiny 2mm grid, which I'm obsessed with.
No,
Do you
I
like
love
it?
the Kleid paper. I love it.
But there's something so satisfying about writing on the tiny grid. It's just like a little bit different from what you're used to, but not so different that you're like, I don't know how to write in this,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I usually do like 2 lines per line that I write.
use 2?
I use 2.
Okay.
And it's kind of, it like feels refreshing because it's not like truly double spaced, but there's still like a little bit more room to breathe.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah.
And then what's new about this version of them is they've added these metal corners to the corners of the notebook on the front cover and on the back cover, which is kind of nice because they are just like paper notebook covers, so they might get kind of bent in your bag. So this kind of protects the corners. And yeah, this is definitely a popular thing to do to a lot of notebooks, like plotter, adding corners to a plotter is a popular thing. I think that's more of an aesthetic choice probably, but yeah, it does look really nice too.
Yeah. That's very chic.
Chic. Yeah, and then in some of the other notebook colors, like this green one, this olive one, we have a golden like brass notebook corner as opposed to the silver hardware. Yeah. And then next up we have some swatches.
Ooh.
Yeah, so these are Tono and Lims swatches, and I just want to point out that we are continuing to add Tono and Lims like every day. Every day. What is it? A Tono Lims ink keeps the doctor away.
Yeah.
So every single day we are adding and making our way through the massive Tono Lims ink collection. We started doing this at the end of last year, and now we are, I don't know how far we are, but
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Because we don't enter them over here. We just
I have to ask Ashley.
Yeah.
So there are some new swatches like this Fixation Rose color here. These are very, very cool colors. I think these might be pigment, the way I'm looking at the way they're drying on the paper. Oh, these are so similar. Oh, but this is shimmer.
Yeah.
Whoa, soap bubbles.
I love the names of the Tono and Limming.
Some of them are so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's really pretty.
Hydrangea. This is a shimmer. That's so pretty. It's so light.
Yeah.
And then what we have here is also one of the Tono and Lims collections that we recently added. Selena just did a video on this, so be sure to check her YouTube video out if you want to see more about this. But they're mixable. So it's called the dark and light or something like that, the dark and light collection. And they're basically shimmer inks that you mix into the base color.
Oh.
Yeah. And so these are swatches from Selena's video that she did, and she's just playing around with some of the shimmer and adding into the base color. So she did the blue black plus winter.
Wow.
And this is like red dragon plus winter, shooting star winter. So you can see like she added the shimmer here. And I guess you can play around with exactly like how much you want to add. Yeah, it's really cool. Like this is a really light one with a very light base with like some copper shimmer color. And I was looking at the bottles of shimmer, and it's so cool because it's like a clear base, but like you just see the little shimmer particles in it.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so they don't look like regular ink. Like you know that they're supposed to be a little bit different. So that's very cool. And if you have, I would say if you have like a large ink collection, it might be really fun to get just like some shimmer and just play around with your inks and just create different concoctions.
Yeah, very tempting. Wow.
Very tempting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's about it for our newly added stationery this week. Let us know what you think in the comments if you have a favorite. I'm really excited about these Sailor Shikiori inks.
Yeah, they're really pretty.
I'm about to go clean out a pen and ink up with one of them.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Honestly, I like all of them, so I'm having a hard time choosing which one because I would ink up with any of these inks. I don't know. Do you have one that you would want to try first?
Like I really like the brown, like you said, and then I think like these two. I have a color in one of my pens that's very similar right now.
Okay.
So that one I feel the least tempted by.
Would you do this pink, or are you not a pink person?
No, I've been exploring pinks recently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But like, so you haven't historically been a pink person?
I haven't. Okay. Yeah, but right now, like I really like Robert Oster red lipstick.
Oh.
Lipstick red.
Is that red or pink?
It's a really dark magenta burgundy color.
Okay.
But that was my initiation into pinks.
Okay.
And I have another pink in one of my pens. Oh my god.
You can't think of it?
Oh, it's also a Tono and Lims. It's Sakura Moonlight, which is like how to describe the color?
It's like a pink.
It's like a pink. It's like a pink. It's like a purpley pink, but it's really light. It's it's like
It's kind of like this?
No. Yeah, but more purple.
Okay.
It's like the new Lennon toolbar, the bougainvillea.
Oh,
yeah.
That's another one I really want to ink up with. There's so many inks in so little time.
Yeah.
So many inks in so little time.
So true.
Okay, well that's about it for this episode, you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one, and thank you all so much for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.